Hey beautiful biscuits, welcome back to the channel. I feel like it's been a little while since I've done a sit down and homemaker hack for you. We are getting ready to decorate for the holidays. I made this little guy, I'll give you a tutorial on it. So I'm very inspired this year by like pioneer, old-timey, handcrafted, just simple decor. So expect to see that on the channel all of November, because I'm gonna film in those, and then all November is a really special month on Patreon. It is our once a year request month where patrons get to request in what they want to see for the month. And it's the only time that I do request videos on any platform whatsoever. And so it's really fun that every year we do. And you know, it tends to have a holiday vibe, but we'll answer questions on the homemaker tier, I'll answer questions on the self-care burlesque, and we'll answer questions for the best biscuits that are really into naturalism and trying to figure out how to incorporate that into like a primal life. That's very exciting. I'm very excited about that because you know I love my primal lifestyle concepts and life hacks and just finding ways to be at ease with that instead of obsessively worried about everything around you. So part of my primally lifestyle, I've gotten so crunchy biscuits. Okay, I've always been crunchy, but I've gotten more observant of how my crunchy applies to my life. So I am the mom of a preteen. He has turned 10 now. He just turned 10. He's double digits. I cannot believe that. Oh my God. And the feller needs deodorant. And I am a mama who has very sensitive skin. Like our whole family has sensitive skin from both sides of the family. Like it's just, we're very sensitive skin family. So I'm super cautious over what deodorants we use. And I have been on a deodorant research-a-thon because I hate being smelly. I hate having allergic reactions to some deodorants. Now, this is in no way sponsored by anybody. Years ago, one of the deodorant companies did sponsor a video here, and I loved their deodorant at the time. It was actually my favorite. I used it for years, actually just independently bought it myself after that video. But I think their ingredients have changed. Something's changed. They got bought out, and it's just shifted up a little bit. So I'm gonna give really honest opinions because it's not sponsored. I can just consider, but with the caveat that I have really liked one of these brands, and I feel like they've changed. So I want to show you. We have. I actually wasn't even planning to film this today, but I looked in my bathroom cabinet as we've been unpacking because we did another move. I know. We just couldn't stay in that tiny apartment. 700 square feet was just not enough for all of us in the winter. I know that's really whiny, but it was really starting to be hard for me to work from home and the kids to homeschool. So we're just staying in the house until we figure out our Michigander stuff, or maybe we'll just stay here forever because we're too tired and we can't move again. That's equally very possible. But I noticed that I had all of these around and I was like, you know what? This is something that yesterday my son and I were talking and trying to figure out like what are brands that we like, what are brands that we try. Almost all brands come with feminine scents and masculine scents, and I think that's really funny that we associate those smells. You can tell which one's marketed to who. But it makes me laugh because I'm like, here is odor of manly muscle or delicate sweet flowers. I'm like, oh, I wonder who that's marketed to. As I have gotten more into making our own food from scratch and you know, doing a lot of DIY skincare stuff, which is a lot of what I share on Patreon, right? Are like my scrubs and my masks and my body soaks and things that really help my family skin. It's made me move away. I have used like commercial funky deodorant before, and I used to swear like during travel time I would only travel with like antiperspirant, which is terrible for you deodorant. Do your own research, because I would just sweat so much traveling, right? Because I'm carrying all the bags and stuff, running after Abraham when he was a little toddler. And now I'm just like, I'd rather sweat through stuff because I don't want the long-term health implications. I got these at all different stores. They sell them at Co-ops, Whole Foods. Some of these you can buy at like Target and stuff. So you don't have to like go out of your way to find things. But as I've gotten into that and I've started putting tallow on my skin, I'm a cave woman. I've gone full primal. I blame Patreon. It encouraged me to like dive deep and explore and really like go out there and just have no boundaries over what does it mean to have a primal lifestyle, and not one where you exhaust yourself making everything by hand and completely cutting out the modern world. I love parts of the modern world. They're awesome. I just want stuff that doesn't make me sick, doesn't hurt my skin, you know, doesn't hurt my body, doesn't make me sick, right? That's just my priorities. So I'm going to go through, I'll start with this one because it's the one closest to me. So this is a liquid spray. So if you're tired in the morning and you don't realize this is turned this way, you might spray yourself in the face. That would never happen to me. I'm a sophisticated lady of mystery, thank you. I would never be like, oh, whoops. I like this one. It is, I think it's Swiss by New York. Yeah, made in Switzerland, distributed by New York company. It is a wild rose scent. I like it. This one hasn't given me any rashes. It doesn't dry out my underarms, which is really nice. It's a glass bottle, which I like, although when toddlers find your deodorant trying to smash it on counters, less great. It's a really simple, delicate smell. It's kind of like an earthy rose. It's not a sweet, girly rose, which is actually my preferred scent, but I like it. It's really simple. It's very earthy, and it does work. Like, I don't smell when I spray this on, which is nice. Like, I've done farm work, you know, when I was doing the tractor stuff, and there's a video, I'll post it, I'll try to post it down below. If not, it's in my videos. When I was doing the tractor work for the gravel pad, and I think this is what I was wearing, and I did not sweat through this, which is nice. I like it. It's kind of expensive. I think it's like $12 or $13, but I will say I've had this for a year, maybe more, and I don't use it as my every single day because I have other deodorants that I've been testing out, but I think it probably lasts you a while even if you used it every day. I like that one, and it's pretty natural. It comes pretty highly recommended. I'm just now trying this one, which just makes me laugh. I'm not going to press it up because there's no way to like press it back down, is there? No. This is like the old time push-up pops. Do you guys remember the ice cream, like sorbet pops? This is all cardboard and you press it up to get it. I got an orange scent, and this one I really like. My preteen likes this one. Let me show you what this one is. I might have to hide my face to get it to work. I think, does this say what its scent is? Orange Leaves. Orange Leaves is the scent. And I really like this one. It does make my skin tingle and itch a little bit. I so far have not developed a rash on it, nor has my son, trying his out. But we'll wait and see, because some of these natural deodorants can make my skin really hurt. The Native brand, you see this everywhere. You can buy this in all sorts of mainstream stores. The coconut vanilla, I love this smell. It is like, it just, you smell so tasty while you're wearing it. I love that. Of all the scents here, the Native brand has my favorite smells because they just smell so good. I really like this one. It works very well. I do not sweat through it. I don't smell. I can put it on when I'm stinky and it'll help me not be smelly. Like, won't have to wash my underarms. But it gives me rashes sometimes on my underarms. I have allergic reaction to, like, I think it's like a baking soda ingredient kind of thing in here. And so it hurts my skin. So I've had to stop using this. Except it's like my emergency if I can't find anything else. I love it as a concept, but if you have delicate skin, it does not work. I think they make one without it, but they don't do any good smells in that. So I don't bother. But it's not a bad one, although I'm beginning to get suspicious of their ingredients. Then there's this one. Now this one smells so good. It is an African black soap. Black soap, aloe vera, vitamin E. This one I just got within the last week, and I really like it. It smells great. It goes on really smooth, and what I like about this one compared to this, these are my two most recent buys, is this one doesn't make my skin like tingle and hurt the same way. So I'm hopeful that it like is gonna be my long-term one. I think this one I might have a reaction to. Like, I don't know that yet. I'm just sharing. This one I sweat off a little bit easier than this one. So I'm not gonna recommend this one only because it makes my skin get rashes. And my son has one too, and it did the same thing to his skin. So it's not just me. These are probably my two favorite for not sweating off, like if you're doing really physical exercise. But of the three, I really like the scent on this one because it's a little stronger and you smell like a popsicle, which I really like. I'm like, oh, I love popsicle. Who knew I was? but this one's a really soft, gentle one because I want to find a good deodorant, and surprisingly hard to do. I know you can make your own, but I'm tuckered. I don't have, I mean, I could dedicate, I could stay up late and not sleep, but you know what? I want modern convenience. I want a deodorant I can just buy. It's great to go out there and buy beauty products. I just want beauty products that are clean and that I won't have a reaction to. Is deodorant a beauty product? A self-care product? I feel like it's self-care because nobody wants to be stinky. It's not really fun. There's that like medium amount of stinky that's okay where you're like, oh, I smell like me. And then there's that, oh, I kind of smell. And I know any of you breastfeeding mamas or pregnant mamas that are on here know that as your hormones fluctuate, your smell fluctuates, and sometimes it's so much easier to smell with way less like exercise and exertion and sweat under your armpits. So these should all be pretty like natural and good for breastfeeding pregnancy time. Always, you know, check with people and, you know, check your own skin, but it's nice to find things that if your baby sticks their head in your armpit while you're nursing them, you aren't like, oh my God, what did I just put on their head? I need to wash their hair, right? And those are all approved by me. Nobody else. Do your own research. Disclaimer. Only because I once got yelled at on YouTube for talking about, was it lotion, deodorant? Something. They're like, you're not a doctor. Like, yeah, but I was talking about like, it was either body lotion or deodorant. God, I can't remember now. I'm not sure. It was some self-care item. And I was like, okay. Hashtag, or, you know, asterisk, just do your research. Oh, how the internet is a strange place. But I'm really excited to get back to filming some YouTube homemaker videos because I feel like when we were staying at the condo the last, was it 5 months that we've been there? I'm not sure. It was way long. We were only supposed to be there like 2 months. And then we found another place in Michigan that was going to really work for us. It was right at the top of our budget. And then we started looking at the neighborhood it was in, and it just was not the neighborhood. And so we ended up not offering on that house and staying in the condo longer. And then finally we gave up and wanted, like, we're just gonna come stay here and hang out in Western Washington, appreciate the beauty that Western Washington has to offer. But I definitely get asked updates on that, and I'm like, sorry biscuits, I know, I wound you all up. I wound our whole family all up. We were so excited, and now we're just kind of hanging out and grooving, and you know, that's okay. I gotta say, we so miss living with our chickens. We don't live with them right now, and they live on our camping glamping farm facility, so we go visit them and take care of them regularly, and we have other people go check on them, but we really miss. We were looking at our back porch this morning, we're like, oh, I miss that. So one day, that'll be our dream. Have that again. Oh, my hair is stuck on my little handmade garland. That's how DIY it is. Okay, biscuits, I'll see you over on Patreon. Get ready in November for a month of fabulousness. Oh wait, I'm filming this today on Tuesday. Hi. And I realized this is gonna come out on Thursday on Halloween. Hi, Halloween. Unless I move it, I might make it come out after Halloween. Should I just take the week off posting videos? I might, because I have a lot of behind the scenes work to do. But happy Halloween if I'm putting this out on Halloween, or happy beginning of November. Isn't it weird when you film something right at the month but you don't post it that same day? Behind the scenes of a content creator. Let's see. I need to go finish my raw milk chocolate that I made. So tasty. I'm working on a new recipe for you biscuits. I'm gonna share it. It's not perfected yet, but it's so good. Oh, your body can just feel the vitamins, minerals. See you in the next video.